Hey, Freedom Stackers! Hey, Freedom Stackers. Freedom Stacker here. I am not a financial advisor. Do not take anything that I say as financial advice. This is what I'm doing and what I'm challenging you to do for yourself only. Today I'm setting a challenge to all of my subscribers. First of all, props to Guido Stackin and his 2020 Gold and Silver Regimen video. He is where I got the idea for this video, and actually this plan is his. I'm turning it into a challenge to ensure that Freedom Stackers, and that's me, and all of you, add gold and silver to our stacks in 2020. I'm issuing a challenge to everyone to challenge themselves to follow his plan to a T, provided the world doesn't end tomorrow and silver and gold don't shoot the moon. All it takes is $35 a week. By the end of 2020, we will all have added 41 ounces of silver and a half ounce of gold to our stacks. If you are not a content creator and still want to play along, on each video you can just leave me a message in the comment section of, whether you were able to put aside your $35, or if it's a bye week, what did you end up getting? How much do you have left over to go to next month's goal? And like I said, all it takes is putting away $35 a week in an envelope and once a month making a purchase. For those of you that are like, yeah, there's no way that I'm going to be able to keep money in an envelope and not spend it, I say kudos for knowing yourself that well, that you know that you're not going to lie to yourself and say that you're going to save money in an envelope. We'll have an idea. I already make $5 disappear out of my account every week on the Acorns account. I've been in with Acorns for almost a year now. As you can see by the chart, I was adding $5 a week and it was going up. Every once in a while where you see a bigger jump is where the roundups took effect. I turned off my automatic roundups because when I first started, I had all of my dollar purchase, like if it was $7, like 00, that it was adding $1. So it was, I didn't like that. I needed more control. So after that, I just set it to the lowest weekly withdrawal, which is $5. Now, if you want to set it up where it takes out the whole $35, you can type in any amount that you want. Like I could type in $35, but I'm not going to do that. My budget won't allow me to just go ahead and randomly upgrade this to $35. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it at $5. And then I am going to do a one-time investment every week. And I'm doing it on video to make myself accountable. $35, minimum $5, one-time investment. I'm going to be doing this every week. Let's do it. Please confirm that you want to invest $35. Yes. Your investment will take 1 to 3 days to take effect. Got it. So like I said, when I first had it set up, I had it taking out $1 for every even dollar. I switched that to roundup settings. It's on manual, but I switched it to where it's 25 cents. So for every purchase, say I purchase something and it's $1, the roundup amount that it picks for me is 25 cents. So you can go through here and you can randomly add the extra cents to the full amount, and it won't invest it until it reaches $5, which is why I have it on manual. That way I can be in control of how much money I add to it and when I add the money. You know yourself better than me. You make that call whether you want it to automatically do it. It would be a whole lot easier. But like I said, I wouldn't have as much control. So be honest with yourself. If you can handle an extra dollar being taken out every time that a dollar is spent, then go for it. But that only controls whole dollar roundups. So it's, as you see on mine, it's 25 cents for every time I spend a whole dollar. Now, if I spend 99 cents, then all that is going to be automatically, if you set it up for automatic, would be that 1 penny from a 99-cent purchase. Now, on top of that, you can add a multiplier to where that 1 penny would turn into 2 pennies, or turn into 3 pennies, or turn into 10 pennies. Now, obviously, if you have it set to $1 and you spend a whole dollar amount, it's going to take $1, but if you have the multiplier set to 10, it's going to take out $10. Once again, this is on you. I can't afford that. Only invest what you can afford to invest. I am not a financial advisor. Do not take anything that I say as financial advice. This is what I'm doing and what I'm challenging you to do for yourself. But if you decide to use Acorns and you don't already have an account, make sure to use the link in my description. That way, both of us will have $5 added into our accounts for free. This challenge goes out to all of you. Join me in this challenge, but of course, always giving Guido Stacking first credit. Thank you, Guido. If you can keep an envelope and show it each week, or use Acorns or another saving app, which will help us all to stay vigilant each week. Let's walk through Guido's plan real quick here. Guido's stacking plan for 2020 in order to end up with 41 ounces of silver and a ½ ounce of gold. All we need to do is save $35 a week, whether we're saving it in an envelope at home, saving it in our bank account, or saving it in a savings account, piggy bank. I don't care how you save it, as long as you're saving it and we're moving forward. So in January, $35 a week is $175. And just to get the ball rolling, he says we're going to start with 3 ounces of silver. Those of you that do not have a local coin shop where you can go pick up, say, 3 American Eagles or 3 generic rounds or 3 times a $1.40 face, you need to find a bullion dealer that doesn't charge shipping for purchases under $99. Because 3 ounces of silver isn't going to get it. Unless you go crazy and buy some slabbed piece to make sure that you hit the $99 threshold. But there are metal companies out there that you can order from that do not charge shipping, but they seem to charge a little more premium, which is fine. Like Texas Metals is one that I had introduced to me when I was complaining about having to come up with $100 in order to make an order. On Guido's plan, he is saying that for each one of those 3 ounces of silver, we're going to be allowing ourselves $25. Now, for $25, you can get some numismatic coins of past years and whatever, or you can just get generic silver as close to spot as possible. This is your challenge. You do what you can do. You do what you want. You know you, and you know whether you're going to be able to save $35 a week. If you're still watching, I'm going to assume that you're one of those that can save $35 a week. So after you've made your 3 ounces of silver purchase in January, you should have roughly $100 left over. Then in February, there's only 4 weeks, not 5 like January, because I'm doing this on Fridays. There are only 4 weeks in February, so that is $140 added to the $100 from the month previous. Once again, he has a 3-ounce purchase of silver, which again, he's setting it at $25 per ounce of silver. So that's $75 less the $240. Then in March, still only adding $35 a week to our savings. Again, whether it be through an app or in an envelope in your safe. We are going to be purchasing our first 10th ounce gold. It's the 3rd month and we're already getting gold, y'all. And it's my birthday in March. So maybe set it up to where I get gold on my birthday. And then into April. Still only at $35 a week for 4 weeks. In April is $140. At that point, we're buying 10 ounces of silver. In May, still only adding $35 each week. May has 5 Fridays, so that'll be $175 added. We're getting our second 10th ounce piece of gold. In June, $35 each week. We're getting 5 ounces of silver. Then in July, $35 a week. There's 5 Fridays in July. That's $175. We're getting our third 10th ounce piece of gold. August, $35 each week. It's 4 weeks in August. That's $140. We're getting another 5 ounces of silver. September, $35 each week. It's 4 weeks in September. That's $140. We're getting our fourth 10th ounce piece of gold. October, $35 each week. That's $175 in October. There's 5 weeks. We're getting 5 ounces of silver. In November, $35 saved every week for 4 weeks. In November, that's $140. We're getting our fifth 10th ounce piece of gold, which makes a half ounce of gold in 2020. I want a half ounce of gold in 2020. Do you? Then in December, $35 each week. There's 4 weeks. It's $140. Once again, getting 10 ounces of silver. And then in January, since how we already have the ball rolling and we're already saving money, if you're still saving at this point, you can just take it from here and move it up to here, and then just be 10 ounces of silver, 10th ounce of gold, 10th ounce of gold, 5 ounces of silver, 10th ounce of gold, 5 ounces of silver, 10th ounce of gold, 10 ounces of silver, and then another 10th ounce of silver. Should be able to go on like that forever. Thank you, Guido, for changing my plan. This sounds way better than what I had planned. And remember, only you can make your goals into realities. For more stacking and collecting fun like this, check out this playlist. Hit that thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please do. Hit that bell. That way you'll know when my new videos come out. Hit me up through email, on Facebook or Instagram, link in my About page. And as always, keep stacking, and I'll see you in the next one.